one time, second meeting of the month. And as you know, we have a public comment 3 minutes after the meeting. I will do the prayer and ask Mr. McCray to do the pledge. Okay? At every meeting, I would take a moment of silence for all the chaos in the world, all the hatred, all the division, all the senseless killing. We need to look to a higher calling because this stuff shouldn't be happening. And once we really depend on Him, it won't happen. Let's just take a moment of silence. Thank you. Oh, gracious Father, we come in your presence to thank you. Thanking you for all the blessings you have bestowed on each and every one of us. Realizing without you, we couldn't have accomplished anything. For this cause, I just want to thank you, Father. Father, thank you for this jury. Give us wisdom, knowledge, understanding, this fair, understanding, and bless our abilities. Bless every jury here, Father. Bless their families as well. Bless everyone in our audience, Father. Bless our money. I pray for this country, this state, this parish, this community. I pray for our youth, Father, and walk on the summer, Father. Bless them, Father, keep them safe. I pray for our president, our governor, our elected officials, Father. I pray for religious leaders as well. Just look at our mercy, Father. And most of all, I pray for peace. I pray for understanding, Father. I pray for continuity. Please don't want a cause, Father. Please look at our mercy. If we ever need you, we need you now, Father. Just look at our mercy. Realize that you're the one in control, Father. That's our mercy. And Father, of everything that's said and done here, be mindful. Give you all the honor, praise, and glory. In Jesus' name that I pray.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Will you please call the roll, Ms. Harris?
Mr. Dexter Armstead.
Present.
Mrs. Kristen Chastain is absent. Mr. Michael Cheatham.
Here.
Mr. Kyle Flanagan.
Here.
Mr. Jason McCray.
Present.
Mr. Keith Mills.
Here.
Mr. Richard Olivo.
Here.
Dr. Chrissy O'Quinn. Here. President Lewis Kent.
Here. Well informed. Okay, need a motion to approve the agenda, please, with one addition. To discuss request for service pole to a tiny home on Highway 961.
Make a motion.
Second.
Any discussion? Question from the audience? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carried. I'm gonna deviate from the agenda for 1 minute. It has one young lady in this audience. She's a very, very unique person. She's one of the best students in the parish. In fact, she was a valedictorian of the high school. And she's also a student worker who we are very proud of. In fact, I call her my little girl. Her name is Brianna Leggett. Give her a hand, please. Very proud of her. Keep up the good work, Brianna. We have one other who's not here, named Michaela Armstead, and she was an honor student as well. So let's be proud of our kids, really. Let's support our kids and wish them all the best in their future endeavors. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. The first item on the agenda, I'm going to discuss is the request for service pole to tiny home on Highway 961. Get them out the way. Mr. Yusuf. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Come to the mic.
Come to the mic and state your name.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I have a little issue. I'm trying to get a meter put in the little house I have that I use for workshop, and obviously I missed some steps. I thought I had went through all the proper procedure, but somewhere I didn't. And I'm here to ask you all to give me a waiver to get the DEMCO to install a meter on that little building I have.
And you have to talk to Mr. Williams, right, Mr. Williams?
How long do you need this for, Mr.?
Sir?
How long do you need this for?
Is it, you talking about for a permanent
Temporary?
service or temporary service?
No, it's a permanent service, yeah.
Jeff, have you even? No?
You hadn't applied for a permit, anything, right, Jeff?
No, I didn't, he's not gonna apply for a permit, y'all give him variance.
Very.
Yeah.
Right.
But he won't
So
permit it though, so he won't.
You haven't checked it at all?
No,
No,
that's what he's asking for. A variance to be able to get a permit.
So, Mr. Williams, does he need to come, see you and get a permit, since he's trying to get
Yes.
something permanent?
That what he
Welcome to
applied.
come
He's-
anytime,
he's-
come check.
Yeah.
And
So we need
anything
to, we
I
need to
need,
grant him the variance first?
No, he,
That's what I'm asking Mr. Williams.
because I think he asking for a variance, he's asking for something permanent though, so he may need to get a permit
Right,
to proceed to get a permanent.
I think it needs to be
Right.
inspected first and
That's
looked
for
at
sure,
first before
exactly.
we do anything.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
whatever I need to do to make
Yeah.
his, accessible, easy for him when he come check, whatever I need to do.
Well, let,
Jeff.
Mr. Williams, will you please come up and
Yeah,
explain to?
explain the
Let
steps.
Mr. Williams please speak with us, please.
Jeff Williams, building official. What we have here is a gentleman came to my office and said he had a building that is finished already. The walls are closed, the plumbing is done. He told me that he wanted to use it for a living quarter. I have no information on the building, whether it's engineered to live
Can't
in.
see any of it.
I can't see what's behind the walls. Obviously, anything that's connected to the meter, I'm responsible for. So the only other option would be a variance from y'all to, grant an exception for him to have power to this building.
So I have, so what is the square footage on this particular building?
It's 14 by 28.
Okay, and will you have sheet rock on the walls?
I got sheet rock from all this.
Yeah, that's the only thing I would see you
I
might
can
would.
cut it open because I can already.
That's what I was finna get to. You may have
Yeah,
to,
whatever I need to do.
you can expect it maybe to pull a permit. I'm just maybe talking.
Well, the biggest concern I have is a lot of these portable buildings they start popping up, right?
Mhm.
And the portable buildings, they're not used for habitable purposes. They're not built for that. There's certain codes and different things like that. So that's obviously,
But
One
we
of my
do have
major
several of them in the
concerns.
parish, and people. are
they
living there.
provide engineered plans. I see everything from the ground up.
In this case, we don't. you
In
don't
this
see
case, I
anything.
got nothing.
and how we can do that, grant the variance for him to be able to proceed.
But how, on the legal standpoint of it, we do this and something happens and then it falls back on us, correct?
100%.
I don't see how we can do it,
Yeah. Only thing,
unless we're willing to do it for everything.
So what does he need to do, Mr. Jeff?
unless he can go back and see if he can get the engineer plans on it and present them to you and start, open the walls up and maybe get the-
Exactly.
that's
Yeah,
what
if I
he
can
needs
get a
to
little,
do.
like, he didn't have any information on the building whenever he came to my office. So if I could get a little bit more information
sure.
as far as engineer plans for the building, and it tells me that it can be used, for a house,
Tiny home?
yes, sir, then we can start talking about opening up walls and seeing what I need to see.
That would be my recommendation,
Yes.
to try to find some engineering plans.
It's a Dirksen building, and they're all over the parish, and they've been permitted to convenience it. So I ordered a building from them.
Yeah, I would get with them to see if you can get the engineering plans for it,
Get the specs on it.
the specs and everything, and get with Jeff. And once we get that and we know what we're looking at, then we can possibly move forward.
The building was an open building.
Mm-hmm.
I laid out the walls and did everything for the building, so I can give you some specs on how the building looks and what's inside.
Are you a licensed electrician?
Who did the electrical?
I'm a certified,
Who did the plumbing?
Willie Coleman.
So and still, I think he has to have something, even if you did get the building, just say you got the building today, and you want to go in and put walls in it here, I see what he did, we still need some type of specification.
Only thing he can do now is open up the wall and inspect that, and then inspect the plumbing. I mean, you're gonna have to be able to do that in order to.
But
I
it's,
have no problem with opening up the walls, I
But
can put it back, I'm the one who put it up.
but I do
That
see.
would probably be the best option then, right?
Yeah.
So you can, shows can visually look at it, get a good look.
I do see where Mr. Williams coming from.
I do
I'm
too.
just looking in the middle here because like I said, if someone come over here to build a home, you need a blueprint to find out what you're doing, who drew it up, and how is it laid out. And I can see where you need in that building, because I can easily just go get a building, put on my property, and say, hey, give me a pole and some electrical, and I'm gonna move in. But is it built to the standards that we looking for in this parish? I understand what you're saying. I understand what he needs too, but
You know
I
Willie
do.
Coleman, you know the electrician Willie Coleman?
He's a plumber.
Plumber. He's a plumber.
Plumber?
yeah.
I don't know if he's licensed, and
But
he's
see,
saying
he
he's
did to be
certified,
licensed,
but I
they
don't
not
know if that's,
certified,
you know,
that's
if
right.
it's licensed in the state, you know, I mean, we have ordinances in this parish that I
That's
try to
right.
enforce, and I try to be consistent with it, so.
And I can see that, because if we start here, then like Mr. Chris O'Quinn said.
Then somebody else.
Almost can't
But
run.
can you advise him and give him a list of the things that he needs?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Do
Right.
so get with Mr. Williams, he'll tell you what you need, okay? And we'll go from there. Okay, Mr.
Thank y'all.
Okay.
Get back with him. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yes.
but get with him now. Get him. And
Get
see-
with the building official.
Yeah. I thank you, sir.
No action.
No action.
No action.
No action.
Let's move on. All been adopted minutes from the May 4th, 2026 regular meeting. If everybody read them.
Move to accept.
Moved by Mr. Umstead,
Second.
second by Mr. McCray. Any discussion? Question from the audience? None all in favor? Any opposed? Motion carried. On the new business, discuss take action on various requests to place additional mobile home on property at 9115 Highway 422. Mr. Lacy speaks.
How y'all doing?
I state
How are
your
you
name.
doing?
Lacey Spears, and I'm attempting to get a mobile home set up on Highway 422. I'm just looking to be granted the permit to move forward for my electricity.
Is there already a mobile home on there?
There was one there, it was sold.
Oh, it's sold? Is that what you said?
When you put
Right.
yours at, there was one there.
Right,
that
it
sold.
was already one previously there.
Oh, well, that's
So
we,
this will be a second one there?
It did,
No, got two-
it-
got two
one was
others there.
moved, and I moved another one
it
in.
just replacing one,
So-
what they doing.
Mr. Williams, let him
Mr. Williams.
discuss.
All right, this gentleman came into my office asking for a mobile home permit. In this particular case, there was 4 mobile homes on this piece of property. It's air property for one. There was 4 mobile homes on this particular piece at one time. They pulled and replaced a mobile home that was on it, but it was outside our 6-month nonconformity ordinance that we have, okay? So he pulled it out more than 6 months ago and moved another one on there. So that's why the variance is being asked for now. So there was 4 on there,
Yeah,
Okay.
okay? But they removed it more than 6 months
Months
ago,
ago.
okay? In our
Okay.
ordinance, it states if it's more than 6 months, then it goes back to its original, right? So that means it couldn't be there. So the only way for these people to get another mobile home on there is for y'all to grant the variance for them to put a 4th mobile home on a piece of property.
is
So-
their property, all the family
We
have
had all those.
Did I
Proper,
explain
they
that?
got the proper size and everything that it needs to be?
I haven't looked at anything other than, like I said, I don't wanna do anything as far as in my office until
We approve.
we get
Gotcha.
permission
Yes, Sam,
from y'all.
on this one?
Yes, so the question is, can you allow him to put another one on there?
Yes.
We've done that before.
Yeah, he's just asking for the variance, yeah.
You already have a couple of them on there.
Can I ask it a different way? Should we, from a legal standpoint?
You have a good reason to. I mean, if you want to state a good reason for the record, you can maybe do that. You know, because once you do it for one person, somebody else can have the exact same situation or a better situation next time. You know, you have your ordinances that say you can and can't do things. I would stick to that, you know, unfortunately, not anything against you, but you have your ordinances for a reason. And if you don't go by your ordinances, 2 years from now, somebody's gonna come and do the same thing, and they can say, you did this before, you didn't have a reason to do it, you just wanted to let it do it, so I would say, that.
How long had it been
about 2 years, if I'm not mistaken.
I think it's already had one sitting there too.
So what you trying to do, Jerry?
So let me make sure I understand this right. It was 4 trailers on there before?
Every
And-
piece of property, every home on the property is a mobile home. It's family, our property. So one man bought a house in Baton Rouge, so he moved the trailer out and sold it.
I mean, it's their property and they have homes there already. I don't see nothing wrong with that.
So I guess the thing would be, since he already had 4 there, it's not like he trying to put 4 on a vacant lot, so I don't know.
Wasn't there
I'll
also,
make the motion, we give him the variance.
I'd like to say something else before we proceed on.
Go ahead.
Mr. Williams, don't we also have something that has, mentions one conventional and one non-conventional? Isn't that correct structure?
That's correct.
So how would that work? Because currently would be 3 and then one more make 4 additional non-conventional on one track. So that's an infraction as well, I guess, in that sense? Or since this is atypical, it wouldn't apply?
Well, it was one of those deals that probably grandfathered in. It's been 3 mobile homes there for.
Oh, forever.
Before.
So before the codes?
Before code,
Okay.
you know,
Before code.
existed, right?
Right.
So-
How many acres is it?
86, 85.
We got a motion on the floor.
Second. Any more discussion? Question from the audience? All in favor? And opposed? Roll call, please.
Mr. Dexter Armstead,
Yes.
Mrs. Kristen Chastain is absent. Mr. Michael Cheatham,
Michael Cheatham.
Mr. Michael
Yes.
Cheatham.
Say yes.
Mr. Kyle Flanagan,
No.
Mr. Jason McCray,
Yes.
Mr. Keith Mills.
No.
Mr. Richard Olivo,
Yes.
Dr. Chrissy O'Quinn,
No.
that's 4.
It passed, it's carried. Very, very. Mr. Williams, have you got a mobile home permit or anything from the parish on that behalf? They will have to come and get,
That's what I'm in search of,
okay,
yes.
okay?
Okay, you got it.
Okay, thank you.
Let's move on. Adopt the minutes. Okay, next on the agenda, take action on amendment to Willis County Solar Fund. Scott Yarborough, please.
Hi, Scott Yarborough. I'm here representing Ecoplexus tonight. So in front of you, well, let me give you a little status update. So we've been working with Quality Engineering and Mr. Williams for, I guess, about 2 or 3 months on bi-weekly meetings, working through some of the components of this project agreement, site plan approval, decommissioning plan, roaster, road use agreement, all the things that are contained in this agreement that Ecoplexus has to abide by to build this solar farm. So what we have, the project agreement we currently have in place, they've asked to amend it with a couple of items. The first is the decommissioning side of it, so the bonding required that they have to hold during the life cycle of the solar farm, and then when it comes down to time to decommissioning, to make sure there's funds available to be able to have access to those funds. It used to have a number of $500,000 as a minimum amount. It was kind of an arbitrary number. There's nothing.
was at the time.
Yeah, and there's no way that, from what I gather, the salvage value of the material is worth about 25% of what the project decommissioning would cost. So you're really not going to have anything. So they changed the language to say 100% of the cost of decommissioning as opposed to a minimum of $500,000. The second thing in the amendment is there's a termination clause in there, and they're asking to extend that termination clause to the end of this year to begin construction by 12/31 of 2026. Right now, it expires 8/31 of 2026. So they're asking to add an additional 6 months while they continue to work with quality on finalizing all the documents. And then the last thing that was included was a permit, a project construction and development fee in the amount consistent with what I understood the police jury was considering. So in an amount, I think it's $5,000 for the first 500 acres, $10,000 for anything over, any project over 500 acres, and then a $5 on top of that for each acre after that. So that's what this amendment is requesting. I think it extends a little bit of the length of time for them to be able to build. They have to have it in operation by December 31st of 2028. Yeah, to have to start construction in 2026, have it completed by 2028, and actually hooked into the grid and supplying electricity. So there's a definition that was added that's somewhat of an industry term from what I understand, for large-scale construction of substantial completion, and that's what they've placed in here as well, to say that they need to be in operation, and they've given that really made it a defined term within the agreement. So that's the ask. My hope is to leave here tonight with an executed amendment that I can provide back to them for counter signature. But I'm happy to answer any questions.
Of course, what's the pleasure of the jury? We got a new ordinance we're gonna adopt, but this ordinance would not affect this because we cannot go back, we have to go forward. Okay? They wanna amend the original agreement.
Sam, have you reviewed this?
That's
I
good.
think Mr. Williams is okay with it as well.
I make a motion that we accept.
Second.
Any discussion?
Should there be, I mean, since potentially, on the cost, the fees at the bottom of the amendment, I guess y'all were trying to match them up with what was projected or gonna be presented to the jury,
And what's competitive around you with other parishes? St. Helena has a similar one, Point to Be has similar.
I did see that too, where presented that. I saw
Yeah.
the email.
Yes, sir. So those two are parishes that are competitive on that side of the equation.
If we, the jury, change our other stuff, would we amend that at that time if y'all wanting to get more in line, or this is where you ultimately want to stay?
This is where we'd like to stay. This is in addition to the former project agreement. There was no fee. It was an oversight, and so this is adding a fee that is competitive around you.
It's been in work for 4 or 5 years.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Now we just not finna amend our orders, get orders in place. So we can't go back, let's go forward.
So I do have a question since Mr. Kyle brought it up, but I guess it would be a good hit with me, but I guess the thing was, I guess, just say in the future or something, is it possible to go back and readjust these figures? Once we approve them here tonight, is that possible? Let's say everybody start changing their costs on this solar deal, is that?
Well, I'm hoping this begins construction here by December 31st of if it doesn't begin by December 31st of 2026, then it's not
I
gonna
think
matter.
This agreement, whatever we do,
It's just for the spirit.
and correct me if I'm wrong, that's kind of set for what's going on now, but in the future, if we have any changes, it'll affect them.
And once we go forward.
Right,
down.
that's right.
If we go beyond, so yeah, if
That's
we
right.
go beyond 12/31/2026,
Right.
then yes, we could look
Okay.
at other possibilities.
Yeah, we say we can't go back, we go
For
forward.
sure.
Yeah.
Mr. Williams, comment?
Yeah, y'all questioned the fee. I just kind of wanted to say I felt like they were doing that in good faith, right? Because I don't feel like, I can enforce that, as a building official. So I felt like they were just doing that on good faith. But obviously, if this project agreement expires, then yes, Kyle, to address your question,
Yeah.
we can go back on that.
That's what I was saying, good.
And in the future, if y'all have some more meetings, like changing scope of what we're doing, I want to be involved with that.
Absolutely.
So we move forward, make sure we're all on the same page. I know there's been some email back and forth. Y'all do a lot more internally.
Yeah.
But if y'all could just CC me and we kind of see what's going on as it progresses, that'd be great.
Absolutely. Thank y'all.
We got a motion and a second, any more discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion
Miss-
carries.
Mr. Kent.
Audience questions.
I have any more discussion?
Okay, you did ask for us, so I'll have a discussion.
Okay. State your name, please.
Debbie Kemp.
Okay.
As y'all well know, last meeting, Mr. Oliver brought up permitting, the cost for the permit. And we're supposed to have a public hearing on it the next meeting coming up. So if y'all agree on something tonight, will that public meeting even be reasonable? Because it has something to do with the permitting fee.
Just going forward, not backward. They've been in the works for 4 or 5 years.
Yeah,
So we-
supposedly there's
The
it's
order's not in
supposed to be
place.
online in 2020, at the end of 2025, and evidently we haven't even started
We have
construction,
no orders in place.
you know.
We have a public hearing, we go
Yeah.
forward, not backward.
But
So it would not affect them, it will go forward, because this been in works for 5 years. And then something
Yeah.
But if it expires,
it's not gonna,
And-
okay, what y'all have with him has nothing to do with what's gonna
But
happen in the
if it-
future, is what you're saying?
Right.
Yes, ma'am.
So the permitting fees for this company is set in stone, whereas future permitting fees might be changed
Right.
Right.
based on what the public.
Right.
Okay, all right, great.
okay.
Doing my homework.
Thank you, yes, sir. State your name, please.
Is this particular solar farm, have y'all done a contract on it? Is
There's a project agreement
Agreement.
in place.
Is it for public view or anything like that?
Mr. Scott, I mean, that is, we have that available and you, yeah,
Where would I go to see that?
yeah, we'd be happy to provide that. You just have to fill out a public records request.
Okay.
Our office can provide it.
Yes, sir.
Hey, is there other fees that y'all are gonna get from this other than the permit fees?
Well, there'll be taxes received off of the product that is utilized at the facility, and then also property taxes as well. Am I not mistaken in that?
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Is this private property or?
Yes.
Private,
It's probably,
thank you.
yes, sir. But request or information, they'll get it to you, public request.
And the land that is private is being leased, so
Mm-hmm.
the individuals that own the property are actually
Compensated.
compensated.
Any more questions? Let's move on. Approve the 2026 liquor license for Bombway Country Store, 521 Highway 37, Kendall Valley. Second. Second by Mr. Mills. Any discussion? Question from the audience? Any all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Number 4, adopt a resolution for National Fitness Grant. Diana Day and Parish Secretary, Lisa Harris.
Okay, so Ms. Diana isn't here, but just to give you all a little update or some information on this grant. This is the grant that you all approved, that we do the application, and we were awarded the grant. If you can see in the second paragraph of the resolution, it's for fitness court. But we will need you all to adopt this resolution in order for us to move forward.
I'd like to make that motion.
Moved by Mr. Franklin, second by Mr. Umstead. Any discussion? Question from the audience? Any all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Number 5, request approval to submit land and water conservation for the application. Parish manager, Parish Secretary, Ms. Harris.
Okay, well, this is the second grant that we would like to apply for, and it's also for recreation and park usage. This would go hand in hand with the National Fitness Grant, because those grants do have cost shares. So part of the cost share, the land and reservation conservation grant would help with the cost share if we're able to do the application and approved for it, along with maybe getting some outside donations and investments maybe from the district attorney's office. Or that was just an example. But if you would approve us applying for this grant, we just need your approval for the application.
Move to accept.
Second.
Mr. Mills, any discussion? Question from the audience, all in favor?
Aye.
No opposed, motion carried. Next on the agenda, committee and staff reports. In every committee, I have three things. First of all, I want to table A,
Okay.
All right, you need a motion
motion,
to make a motion to.
Second it.
discussion. Question from the audience, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed, motion carried. Next on the agenda, recommendation to ban John Rushon from East Feliciana Police Bureau Office at 12064 Marston Street. The reason we met, this is our recommendation. Mr. Rushon come in here, he caused chaos, he bullied the employees, and they feel threatened. The employees feel threatened by Mr. Rushon in his attitude. And I want to keep him. He brings hostility to the office. He just do what he wants. He don't want to follow protocol. We just can't have that. Our employees, which mostly are women, there are one man in the building, they feel threatened. He get outraged sometimes. He really does. And the women themselves say they're afraid. With his attitude, with his bullying, we just can't tolerate that. It was me. Ban me from it. It's a public facility. You just don't come to threaten our employees. You don't come to bullying our employees. And I don't think no office will allow that to happen to the employees.
Mr. President,
Yes, sir, we met with him. Go ahead.
you stated your case. I didn't come to the executive committee meeting, and I saw this on here. Has Mr. Rushon at any time threatened anybody? Did he threaten anybody?
But he bullied them.
No, I
Let me
said,
finish, let me
did he
finish.
threaten
Let
anybody?
me finish now.
Well, they felt threatened.
They felt threatened. You can look at me right now, I can feel threatened.
Well, it's a difference, if you threaten, it can create a hostile work environment, it's almost the same thing.
You can't threaten in an office, that's what I'm trying
Well,
to
you
say.
can't create a hostile work environment either.
I said they felt threatened, they said they felt threatened, they didn't say threatened, they felt threatened by his attitude. By his,
Ask, did he directly threaten anybody? Was he given a letter of notice, reprimand of any kind?
we met with Mr. Bouchon, we had met down today in our office, he went back there banging on the door, beating on the door, trying to get in. If that's not being threatened, what is threatening, Mr. Oliver?
I asked did he directly
No,
threaten anybody?
he
Your
didn't.
opinion and my opinion might be two different things.
I can
I
feel,
was just asking.
I feel threatened by you right now.
You know,
I feel
you
threatened.
well, you- I'm
I'm
threatened
well,
too.
that's what I'm saying. I can feel threatened by you right now. Understand what I'm saying? What feel threatened, you might not feel threatened to me. What feel threatened to these women might not feel threatened to you.
well, I asked, did he directly threaten
He was in the meeting.
Was he given anything in writing?
No, he wasn't.
Okay.
Mr. Quilla, would you speak on that, if you don't mind, please?
Want me to talk from here?
Yes, sir.
So we did have the meeting, I believe that he was banned, March the 3rd?
Right.
I think that's what it was. I think Ms. Harris wrote him a letter, it seemed like he came through the door, and he didn't, wasn't buzzed in like he's supposed to be buzzed
He
in.
followed someone in.
I believe he tore a piece of paper and
He
threw it on the
did.
floor. I think the girls that spoke at the executive committee meeting did say that they were threatened. They have some of them in here tonight, if they want to speak again,
They can.
maybe portray their encounters with him to the other members of the board, that may be good as well. But, you know, from the impression that I received from the meeting is they did
Feel
they
threatened.
do feel threatened by his presence in here. And like I said, they're in here right now. They want
You want to ask him a question, ask him.
It's done. I was asking you, that's all. I'm not, you know, you, in a work environment, you got Ms. Harris, the other two ladies, and Mr. Williams is the working, and whoever else in here, so, you know, that part of it's done. I just asked, did he directly threaten anybody?
And he did receive a letter from Ms. Harris.
Say that
He
again?
did receive a letter.
Okay,
Mr.
and
President, I have
did
a
he
question.
receive a letter?
Yes, sir, he did.
I did not, I mean, I don't know anything about none of this, other than this what's right here. You know, that's all, you know, that's why I'm asking, because once you start this, you start banning people, you know, I mean, I can come in here, oh, he said something and boom, you out. You know, that's my,
It wasn't that simple.
you know,
It wasn't that
that's
simple.
my point, is, you know, once you start something, then boom, here comes everybody.
Mr. McCray?
Did I understand correctly that this was gonna put on for up until January? And that
December,
we
we revisit.
we'll come back and revisit it?
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to make sure I heard it right.
You know, if you wanna know, my advice to him 6 months ago, why would you even wanna come in here? You know, I mean, really and truly, if everybody's against you, why come in here? You know, I mean,
We live in a society right now, people break things on themselves.
well,
People
that's
ain't
my
just gonna put
point.
something
Now,
on.
we're in a society right now that everybody's looking different ways.
I just prayed on that, didn't I? Just
I
now.
mean, I feel like we getting like Washington and not like East Feliciana Parish.
That's the way of the world right now.
You
Mr.
know,
We didn't ask for this, it's the way of the world, okay? Please, Mr.
I will say, and I did send a letter to Mr. Rushion under the advisement of our legal counsel, who was informed first about what happened. Mr. Rushion did come into the office. Before this, Mr. Rushion has been several times by myself and previous parish managers about the irate behavior when he comes into the office and the things that he does or says. So the meeting, when Mr. Rushion did attend the executive committee meeting, he did not deny anything that was said. He left here, he went to Mr. Lewis's job. A couple of the jurors were at Mr. Lewis's job when he said some of the things he said to them. And he did also say in this meeting, by the time he got to Mr. Lewis's office, he was more upset there than he was here. So, I mean, I just feel like, and this is, we should not have to have the officers are here. I did what was asked to do, and we should not have to work in a hostile environment just because Mr. Rushion decides that he does not want to follow what's in place by the jury and day-to-day operations when he comes to the office.
He did not anything. In fact, he told me straight up, I tore up in her face, I just tore it up. He brought me the letter, which he tore up, he brought it to me, showed it to me. I thought he said she had tore it up. No, he said, I tore it up.
I guess he's acting like Nancy Pelosi then.
He acting like most Americans acting today.
I don't know,
That's what
I've
he
never
said.
had to deal with
Not
Nancy
just
Pelosi. But I do know that his it wasn't, and I know that his supervisor, then supervisor, was made aware of what was going on, what's been going on before that, as well as all of the jurors were sent an email, including you, Mr. Olivo.
I don't have an email.
About-
Mine's right there, you can look at it. If it's an attack, I can't find it.
And actually, that particular paper she's talking about, we received it in one
Yeah,
of our
we got a
meetings. It
copy.
was in our folders in a copy, so some of you missed it. It definitely was in one of these folders in a meeting. That letter was definitely presented to us
And I received
on
it in
her
the email.
behalf, and of course, like she said, she talked with our legal counsel before she did that, so I would say we did, everybody was sitting at this table, got a copy of that letter.
And I didn't think mine was in the email, and I went back and looked at it, and it's down below.
I tried. It won't get there.
I'm gonna state this fact right now while we're here. The first thing he said was Nancy Pelosi would do. We're not Nancy Pelosi, okay? We Feliciana Parish. Just because a Republican feels different than Democrat, we all human beings. We all citizens of the United States of America. We are. It's called one side do it, don't make it right for the other side, don't make it wrong. We got to quit doing that. I prayed for this just a few minutes ago. What's wrong with the country? What's wrong with the world? Division, hatred, bigotry, all that's everywhere. And all the man will serve is God.
talk to everybody, you can talk.
I'm talking to
me. I
everybody,
know-
understand, but you brought it up by Nancy
You know, hey,
Pelosi.
Look, last week, and I mentioned this to you.
Hmm.
They down there doing business at the Capitol, and people go in there and disrupt the Capitol, because they don't like what's going
That's, it was
on.
wrong.
You know, need to stop that.
Same thing. First, what Democrats said is wrong, or somebody white said, somebody black said it's wrong. It's time for that kind of stuff to stop it. It's time to stop it. It really has.
Stand still in Louisiana, the weather change and politics will too.
5 minutes has changed, weather changed.
Thank you.
Yeah, but it still don't make it right cause it changed. There's too much bigotry, too much hatred even in Feliciana parish, those small 19,000 people in this parish, we divided right down the middle because the conversation just brought up at what would Nancy Pelosi would do. What would Donald Trump do?
Donald Trump will not do anything.
But there you go.
He's
I mean,
hired- he's
that's what I'm
hired
saying. Let's move on, but it's time for this kind of stuff to stop. Wait a minute.
Okay, Debbie Kemp, I just have a question.
Please.
If y'all ban him from the office,
Mhm.
will he also be banned from police during meetings as a
Yeah,
citizen?
we have to be here, you can't
You
come here.
can't be in this building.
Can't come in
Oh,
here.
gosh, yeah. We used to do that at Rockies, I just wanted to clarify that.
So we got a recommendation, we got a motion.
I'll make the motion,
Okay.
that it will be reviewed coming in the end of the calendar year. So, January, it will expire.